The Kilgore College Rangerettes are celebrating two big milestones this year, their 85th anniversary and 75 years wowing the crowds at the Cotton Bowl. It's going to be a performance to remember when hundreds of Rangerettes from years past joined this year's line. It's a dance lineage little girls dream about. So what does it take to be a part of the country's most prestigious dance team? CBS 19's Dana Huey went to find out in this CBS 19 original.
I'm at the home of the best-known collegiate drill team in the world. Now, just beyond those walls is where the Kilgore Rangerettes perfect their high kicks and their precision that keep them in demand year after year.
Presenting the world-famous Kilgore College Rangerettes.
That iconic red, white, and blue uniform.
Words can't describe it. The very first time that I put it on is just truly so special.
Those sky-high kicks.
We live off of the crowd's cheers and what they love seeing us do.
The Kilgore College Rangerettes make it look effortless, but these ladies work hard, several hours a day, all week long, for months upon end, for 85 years now, and counting.
They have to have great projection, energy, showmanship. They have to kind of have that it factor, and that's a lot. A Rangerette is a very well-rounded dancer, kicker, performer.
So, how do they do it?
A positive mindset, always willing to give 100%. I think people would marvel if really they saw how positive these girls are out on that super hot football field.
Our fourth position needs to look nicer and more extended. And don't cheat anything.
No matter what, no matter how many times we ask them to do it again and again, it's a mindset of this is what we have to do if we're going to live up to the expectations that everyone has.
That's Dana Blair, the Rangerettes director. Her love for the organization dates back to 1981, when she herself danced with the Rangerettes, then came back in 1986 as the assistant director and choreographer, before taking the reins in 1993 as only the third director in the organization's history.
It's a pretty incredible job. There's nothing that would make you not want to stay here and get to work with these exceptional young ladies and all the opportunities that come along with that.
Throughout the last 8.5 decades, these showstoppers have been invited to perform all over the world.
I do attribute some of our more international performances. They are wanting a taste of Americana, so obviously we fit that mold perfectly.
From Hawaii to Switzerland, to their many moments in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and soon 75 years at the Cotton Bowl, they've kicked their way into the history books as the world's best-known collegiate drill team. What keeps them in demand all these years later, since Miss Gussie Nell Davis created the Rangerettes back in 1940?
I think a lot of it has to do with the discipline and our standard of excellence. We don't look to other people for our standard. It was established by Miss Davis from the very beginning, and we are always striving for perfection in performance.
The Rangerette legacy is something assistant director and choreographer Shelley Wayne, of course, also a former Rangerette, works every day to uphold.
I think that is something that we're also known for, is having that very polished, sophisticated performance quality. So watching all of that come together in a rehearsal and then you get to see it in that final product, it's a pretty amazing feeling to know that you were a part of that.
When they're not at the Rangerette gym, you'll find these ladies here at R.E. St. John Memorial Stadium.
It takes a lot of mental strength. You have to be able to stand at attention for long periods of time and have the work ethic to get through long practices in the heat, especially on the field or even in the cold.
Hitting those high kick, palm, and jazz routines over and over until it's just right for you, their fans.
It takes a special kind of mindset to be able to put oneself in our daily activities and everything that we do, but it is just so special, and it's something that we do not take for granted and that we truly try to live out each day to our fullest because we know that our time here is short.
The Rangerettes pack a lot into those 2 short years at Kilgore College, including halftime appearances at the football games, which earned them the title Sweethearts of the Gridiron.
I look forward most right before I say officers ready and just being able to stand there with my team, knowing that we're going to go on the field and do our best and just taking in all the cheers in the crowd.
Alyssa McBain is the captain of the 85th line of the Rangerettes. She came all the way from El Paso to try out for the team last year.
Let's get ready. My high school director was always obsessed with Rangerettes.
I did drill team in high school, and I had an amazing director who was a Kilgore College Rangerette, and she really just always spoke so highly of the Rangerettes and just really encouraged me to try out, and I'm so thankful that she did.
Throughout my high school experience, my director was a Rangerette and her mother was a Rangerette, and then my director's sister was a Rangerette.
So I am from Kilgore, so I've grown up and I've seen the Rangerettes my whole entire life, and it was just a really kind of rewarding feeling to fulfill my dreams.
The directors say anyone who wants to don those signature white hats, boots, and patriotic uniform will be the epitome of hard work, determination, and effort both on and off the field.
They give 150% in nearly everything that they do, not just in performing, but with their grades, with their interaction on campus and off campus. It truly is an incredible opportunity to be a part of that with these young women.
Memories and life lessons that will last well beyond their high-kicking years.
The relationships with the friends, like living with 31 other girls, there's nothing like it.
It's a lot more than just dancing. I have made such good friends and great bonds that I will have forever.
I think that Rangerettes has just really taught me grit and determination, just knowing that nothing's too hard. You can always get through it.
You see, they don't just leave Kilgore College better dancers.
I want them to take the life lessons, teamwork, work ethic, being responsible, being dedicated, giving your best, working to get along with all of your classmates, even though you're very different as individuals.
They step away, better people.
I want them to take all of those lessons and take those into their life and apply them to their jobs, their marriages.
And what's kept the Rangerettes relevant since 1940? It's the traditions, the expectation of excellence, and these polite, positive, incredibly dedicated young women. In Kilgore with the Rangerettes, I'm Dana Huey.
This year, the Rangerettes are also taking their talents to London for the New Year's Day parade. But don't forget, the Forevers will join this year's line for the 75th anniversary performance of the Kilgore College Rangerettes at the Cotton Bowl. That's going to be unforgettable. Another showstopper is the Rangerette Revels in the spring. That's coming up in April 2025.